Hi everybody, I'm here in Grado today on this lovely Sunday afternoon. I've got my feet in the water and I'm just having a nice little walk. And this is where I am today. It's a beautiful spring day. The kids are off getting ice cream. Gaetano's lying on the beach and I just thought I was coming to a walk in the water and come and do a little video for you. And today I'm just going to talk about responsibility and taking charge of your own life and making the effort to do something to change your life instead of just complaining and blaming. We all too often just think we don't have that power over our lives, and we think we can't change our quality of life, but we can. We can do so much that, more than do nothing. And as an example of that, when I was in my 20s, I had chronic asthma and I nearly died on a couple of occasions. And when I was in hospital, I went on holiday to Tenerife for a couple of weeks, and I spent the whole 2 weeks in hospital on oxygen, and they weren't sure if I was going to make it because I was so bad, and the oxygen levels in my blood were so low. But because of that, I decided to take control of my life. I decided that I was not going to let asthma beat me. I was not going to let an illness or a disease decide the fate of my life. I was not going to let that happen. So I came back and I just did everything that I needed to do to change my life. I changed the way I actually went to breathing classes. I had to change the way I actually breathed, and I had to do exercises daily 3 times a day. I had to put effort and work into that. I completely cleaned up my diet. I stopped eating any refined sugars or any refined or processed foods, and I completely cleaned up my diet and my lifestyle, and everything changed. And I was able, after about a year of working on this, to be able to clean up my diet completely. It took me a while. But I did there, and I got there, and then years later I didn't even need to take any more medication. Before I'd been on inhalers and steroids just to kind of keep me alive. But then after a few years of taking charge of my own life, I was able to come off all medication, and now sort of 25 years on, I am. I've not taken any medication for years and years. I don't even take a paracetamol or an aspirin or anything. And I have, I'm in absolutely wonderful health. In fact, the best health I've ever been in. I run 12 kilometres a week. I'm, just full of energy and strength, and I'm just the happiest I've ever been. And that's because I decided to take that control of my life, to take action instead of complaining and blaming. And then over the years, and I forgot for a while, and then it was years later when I ended up in a dark pit, I managed to get myself out again because I just refused to let this darkness consume me. I just thought, no, I'm going to take control back again. I did it once, and I'm going to do it again. And so I then took myself on another journey. Again, it's taken me a few years to get where I am, but I got there, I did the work, I put the work in, changed, I do have a daily routine, I get up and do gratitude every morning, and it's something that I changed my life. I took control. So life is in our life, and the quality of our life, the quality of our relationships and our health is in our hands. We can't always change the circumstances, we can't always change what we've been dealt, but we can change how we face it, and we can change what we do with it. So if you're stuck in an area of your life, know that you have got control. It's not about not having that control. It's about deciding that you're not going to put up with it anymore. It's about taking control and actually making the effort, doing the work. And there's lots of help out there if you want it. It's about you, whether you actually want to get better, whether you want to have a better relationship, whether you want to have better health, whether you want to feel stronger and have more energy, whether you want to have a better business. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. It's up to you whether you're going to put the work in. But once we stop complaining, blaming, we can actually take control and do the work that needs to be done. So I hope this is helpful for you today. I'm really enjoying this beautiful this beautiful day, this beautiful weather. I hope you're well and hope this has been helpful, and thanks for listening.